Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Clark.
On sailing vessel Temptress.
We live full-time on our antique sailboat, and we've been here in the Dominican Republic since August.
This is what the last 30 days have looked like for us. Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Clark.
We opted out of a typical American life to live more independently, frugally, and off the grid.
We currently travel the world aboard our antique sailboat named Temptress.
Each month, we sit down to tell you where we are, what we're doing, share the best and worst moments, answer questions, and tell you exactly how much it costs us to live this life.
This is our adventure log for April 2021. Good day again, all, and to you new people, hi, welcome. We do one of these every month, and I know a lot of you haven't seen one of our adventure logs because, well, we got a lot of new subscribers just recently. Thank you, Emily, for doing the knot video. I'm sure a lot of you came in on that knot video. If you did, and you like that kind of video, we keep our playlists up to date. So go on our channel to the playlist area, and I think you'll find you like a lot of the Capable Cruising series. But there's all different series there, and you might find something you like. So enjoy the channel.
In these videos, oops, sorry.
No.
In these videos, we go through kind of the best and the worst of what happened this month, what life kind of typically looks like for us wherever we are, and we talk about our budget. So you're going to see the breakdown of every dollar that we spent this month and where it goes. We always try to be under $1,000 a month.
We're not what we call a beaches and bikini channel. You know, we're not sugarcoating it, making it look like a happy whatever. Maybe we should, because they get more views than we get. But we pride ourselves on telling you what cruising is really like, the good, the bad, and not making the bad like the most horrible thing happened, real.
Yeah.
And how to fix it, because it happens all the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to soap bar you.
Okay.
Okay, so what happened this month? This month, we got our first of 2 COVID vaccinations, so that was good. It took us a long time to get them.
Yeah, they were going by 10-year breaks, and it was the week that they were going to give it to people my age, or the month, I should say, the first day of that. So I went in. Sometimes if you are there at the end and they have shots left over, they'll give them to anybody, so Emily came too. We got there, and they opened it up to all ages. Well, that's good, because she could get in, but it is not organized. So we got there early in the morning, and we got our shot after waiting in line all day at 5:30.
Yeah.
And it was a tough day, but
about
we
8
have our
hours.
first shot now.
Yeah, we have our first shot. We have our second one coming in June. And hopefully, one of the reasons that we've been here so long, one of the reasons we're here in the first place, because we were going to go from Florida to Bahamas to Turks and Caicos to Jamaica to Panama, Colombia. That was our original plan. We ended up having to come here to the Dominican Republic, which was actually a good choice. I think we like it here, but we didn't plan on being here this long. We'd like to get out and start adventuring again. Now that we have shots, we will probably do some more inland travel here. There's some waterfalls and some mountains and all kinds of great stuff inland in the DR that we can start exploring now, and we'll be well prepped to start traveling again.
Yeah.
I think we are going to haul out here in the fall. There's very reasonably priced boat yards here. Scrape all the barnacles that are about this thick on the bottom of Temptress, scrape all those off, do some work, do some varnishing, all kinds of stuff in
There's
the boat
projects
yard.
we can always do. So, and we're feeling better now. Also, if you haven't been watching, we felt that we might have gotten COVID. We definitely got very, very, very sick. After Emily had to go to the hospital for something else, we picked up something. When we got our COVID shot, we both reacted pretty violently to it, which is kind of an indication we had been pre-exposed. So, yeah, I think we're probably real covered now, because I think we got the disease, plus we're going through the vaccination. So. We're ready to go see some beauty inside the land. This is a pretty island when you go inland. It's all mountainous. It's not like a lot of other places. It's really quite nice.
And I'm sure some of you have opinions about the vaccine. Leave them in the comments.
Yeah.
Even if you have strong opinions about the vaccine, because it just makes more comments and more views for us. So, preach. Go ahead. So what else has been going on this month? We've been busy doing a few little projects.
Well, we could do it in the normal order. Let's talk about weather first.
Okay, weather.
Well, it's starting to warm up. It's never cold here, of course. Our winter is as warm as probably most of your summers, but it's starting to warm up now. We're getting a little bit more moisture in the sky. See, it's overcast today. We've gone back to using the air conditioner, which is really nice. But It's going to get quite hot in a little while, but that's fine too. I like hot. I prefer hot to cold. We both grew up where the snow is as tall as you are.
So hopefully
We've had enough.
more trips to the beach and swimming and staying cool that way.
Yeah.
But it also means we gotta get up early in the morning if we want to do any boat projects, because by 11 o'clock you just want to sit in bed. Let's see. So this week we worked on our oars. There's a video coming out about that. We've been working on your inventions.
Oh yeah.
Wanna talk about
We
those?
both, when we were sick, we both invented things. Emily invented board games. We've talked about that. That is going to be available. I guess it'll be a while before it's on the shelves.
Yeah,
isn't it?
probably a year. But
it's
I
been
found
picked
a
up by a
publisher.
publisher. And I've been doing that bank manager thing, and that's coming right along. So, in fact, let's talk about the air conditioning. There's a lot of little projects we've been doing since we're here because, well, we've been stuck, and I like to think we have creative minds, and we didn't have anything to do. So we've been moving these things forward. A lot of them are on the cusp of being available, in a month or so, or two maybe. What we're going to do now is, if you go down to the description, you'll find a link. Click on that link, and it'll take you to this, what do you call it?
Like a Google form.
It's a questionnaire. Fill out the questionnaire, and it'll ask you lots of stuff, and it'll ask you for your email address. Please actually put your email address in. We won't sell it or any of the evil things people do. But what we'll use it for is if you say, Clark, I really want to know about the air conditioning. When we have an answer for air conditioning and a way to obtain one, you'll get an email saying, here it is.
Yep.
And it lets you be a little more proactive in that. The same with the battery manager, probably the same with their games. We'll have a whole bunch of things and a place to write in, if I've forgotten something, tell me what we need to do. And if you have any questions or whatever, you can put them in. And heck, like always, we've started collecting, a couple years ago we did this Q&A thing. People really liked it, but we just stopped doing it. You send in questions all the time, but reading through all the comments and then rereading through all the comments to find the good questions is getting tedious because there's a lot of them. I still read them all, but reading them with a pen is different, So if you would put in some questions there, there's a really good likelihood we'll do a video answering that question in detail. And you'd be really helping us out if you did that, because it gives us ideas.
We're realizing as we're approaching 40,000 subscribers, and we've got a YouTube, and we've got Instagram, and we've got Patreon, and we've got all this stuff, it's hard for us to get everything all in one place. So the email list will help us communicate with people more effectively and let you communicate with us without us putting our email out in the internet publicly. So sign up for that. Now that we are vaccinated and now that things are a little easier for us to get around, he's not as tired anymore. I've been getting out and playing a lot more music, forming sort of a little amateur band here and playing at restaurants, which is super fun. We've been eating out at restaurants a lot more as well.
Yep.
Although I think we're still under budget for the month, so maybe we should go to budget.
Okay, sure. What did it cost us to live this month?
I don't know. Emily, what did it cost us to live this month? I'll tell you about the budget this month. As you know, our budget every month is $1,000 US. This month, after a couple of months of going over that, we came in at $803. Our food budget was $264. That included $95 for groceries, $148 for restaurants, $21 for beer, wine, and alcohol. And then for utilities, we had a phone bill for $40. Our water this month was $40. Not very much rain this month to collect. Mooring was $60. Some project supplies. A lot of that is for Clark's battery board. That's $113. We got some paint for the dinghy, some other maintenance type things for $43. Our healthcare cost was $102, which included some supplements, some first aid supplies, and our health insurance, which is about $60. $73 in entertainment, which included Spotify, Netflix, and some new board games. $40 for internet. $28 miscellaneous, which I believe was office supplies and a mirror that we broke and some other things just for around the boat, for a total of $803. We also bought a new bass guitar and some other things, which I'm not including in our budget because they're not normal sailing things that you would buy, but we're looking forward to getting those in the mail. Being here is kind of dangerous because we can order as much Amazon as we want. But we still stayed under $1,000, even with eating out a whole lot. Because when we eat out, it's maybe like 800 pesos, and that's not very much at all. So it's hard to spend $1,000 a month here. It really is. I think we're probably going to head into Puerto Plata this coming month and load up on some more provisions, maybe some more beer and wine and some other things. But it's looking pretty good. We made our goal. Back to you guys. So that brings our monthly average to this amount. That brings our year-to-date average to this amount. I will double check those because I think in a recent video somebody pointed out I hadn't updated those amounts. But they'll be updated right now. And of course, at the end of the year, we will do our year-end summary of everything that it cost us.
Another thing for comments, do you like this? Is this getting old? Because we've been doing this for like 2 years and generally the numbers are the same.
Yeah, we're starting to, when we travel more and we're at more locations, it'll be more interesting. Right now, we're just buying groceries at the same places and doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same.
So if you want this monthly budget number, and I know it helps because before I went, there was, like my big worries were, how do I check into other countries and stay legal and do all that? We did a video on that. So another question was, what does it cost every month? You know, can I afford this? And I want to see it in a way that I understand it. So that's why we do this. And then I guess my other big question was, you know, am I ready to retire? And we have a video on that. So I'm trying to answer the questions, but geez, if we're over answering it, just tell us we're over answering it.
Yep. Speaking of questions, we've been thinking about, as our channel is getting bigger, we've been thinking about doing one of those live stream things on YouTube and wondering what you think about that. So if you sign up for the email list, tell us what time works for you. Maybe it'd be a Saturday morning because that's when we normally release our videos. Maybe it would be another time. You can always talk to us one-on-one through Patreon, but this would be a way that we can open up to everybody and take your questions and talk to you live. If you're getting ready to go out sailing, or if you are living some other sort of frugal lifestyle and want to talk to us about that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It'd just be fun to try the technology and kind of do that real-time read comments and thing. I've seen other people do it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll
let's
make
try
that
it.
we'll make that a goal for this month.
But please come and watch because it'd be really embarrassing to do one and have like one person.
Although you'd get a lot of your questions answered.
Yes, you would.
You would. Okay. I'm looking at my list. There's not a whole lot else to report this month. What are we going to do this next month that's going to be exciting?
Well, we vowed to get off the boat a little more. I hope we do. I am feeling better now. Had like 2 steps this month. One where the coughing became not of the I think I'm going to drown variety and just the normal cough. And then just in the last few days, the exhaustion has cut way back. So I'm kind of ready to get off the boat. So we'll have more of that, I hope.
Yes, more green.
And of
less
course,
blue.
we have our projects that we have to work on. And Emily will be performing music a lot more.
Yep.
So we should get some video of that, just little snippets of that.
Sure, absolutely. Tell us what's up in your lives, what you're doing. I know we have several patrons and some other people who are getting ready to set off sailing on their own boats. Go you, that's awesome. Let us know if we can help in any way. Maybe we'll meet you out here someday. Wouldn't that be cool? I think that's it for the month, I guess. All right, well, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for joining our Patreon. If you have done that or plan to do that, that's awesome. And we will talk to you next month.
When we met, we knew that we did things differently, but with no regrets, both living life authentically. So we packed up this antique boat to make a life upon the sea.
Just check my list. Where is my list? It's not there. I don't know where my list is.
To live a life
Oh, it is here. It is here.
Emily and Clark's adventure.